Hi, good morning. It's Dr. Brenda Eshin Shoshana back with another little talk on friendship. Seems that it hit a chord in everyone, including me, including everybody wants to be and to have a real friend, of course. And actually, friendship is an art. It's an art. It's not just a casual thing. It's a practice, and I would like to explore that with you. Especially, I was thinking it's Friday today, the weekend's coming. The weekend we can kind of feel a little lonely. Oh, maybe we remember other weekends, people who've passed, summer coming to an end, not like that. And especially in these days, a sense of loneliness can pervade, and we want a friend. I want a friend, just someone who I connect with, who I bond with, who I'm close to, who understands me, who I understand. We don't usually put that part in, but that's a big part of it. So let's explore the art of being a friend and having a friend, which are the same thing. Because when you are a friend to others, the world becomes a friend to you, and that's inevitable. It's just inevitable. It's how it works. There are laws like the laws of gravity, simple laws of life, like in the law of gravity. If you drop something, it's going to fall to the floor. And if you are a friend to others, friendship will pervade your life as well. Closeness, connection. The focus shouldn't, I don't like to say should or shouldn't. I don't like that because it sets up resistance. It sets up a feeling like we're all the same, and we're not. We all function differently. But but what I do want to say is that as we learn, as we practice being a friend, you will see with your very own eyes how different things become in your life and how many, many, many offers of connection, closeness, friendship appear in all different forms. So being a friend, what does it really mean? Let's pause and explore what does it really mean to be a friend rather than to have a friend. Because as I said, it's the same thing. It's the same exact thing. And even more importantly, as a starter, I have a big question. Are you a real friend to yourself? That's the most obvious question and something we do not look at. We want someone else to give us all this good stuff. But meanwhile, many of us, we're pretty hard on ourselves. We're judging, we're rejecting, we're not pleased with what we've done. Oh, I could have done better, or this could have worked out better. We're really hard on ourselves. We're not a good friend to ourselves. There's like an implicit belief that we haven't done enough, we are not enough, maybe that we failed, and we're punishing ourselves for many, many things in the past, often as well, that we haven't resolved. So the first step, and it's a beautiful step, really, it's a beautiful step in the practice of friendship, is to learn to be how to be a friend to ourselves, number one. How? How? What are the essentials, the building blocks of friendship? Step number one, and of course it's not just steps, but a very important principle is stop punishing yourself for everything you think you've done wrong or haven't done well enough or not meeting some kind of a expectation or standard that you have set up in your mind about how you should be, how you must be, on and on. Can you allow yourself to stop disapproving of yourself? It's a huge, important step. Very important. Just stop disapproving. The feeling of disapproving of yourself is a feeling. That's all it is. It's a feeling, but it's persistent and ongoing. Just, just, just let that feeling go. Stop it. How about looking instead for the good that you've done and continue to do all the time, but you don't notice it? You don't give yourself credit for it. If something goes wrong, we blame ourselves for it. Let's turn that around. This is a turning around, a turning around series. Let's turn it around. Let's notice what we've done that's lovely. If we've done something lovely, we don't pay, okay, that's par for the course. What's next? We don't stop for a moment and thank ourselves. Now, I'm not talking about an ego boost here. I'm not talking about becoming arrogant, not at all. But I'm talking about noticing and appreciating ourselves. That's a big word. We appreciate others, or we look up to others. And we think, well, if they like me, if they appreciate me, then maybe I'm okay. That's not the way it really works. Because deep down, if you don't appreciate yourself, no matter how much somebody offers you compliments or approval or whatever it is, appreciation, you won't even be able to take it in. You won't concur. Until you're a friend to yourself, it's really hard to allow others to be a good friend to you too. It's a very important point. So let us start by appreciating ourselves. Give yourself a break. Give yourself time off during the day to do whatever you like, whatever nourishes you, whatever sustains you. People say, oh, I don't have time. I have so much to do. You have time. It's how you allocate your time. Give your stuff and give yourself an hour. Give yourself 2 hours. That's what a friend would do. A friend would see the good in you, the beauty in you. A friend would appreciate you. They'd be happy to be in your company. You'd enjoy doing things together. How about doing that with you? How about a friend might give you a little gift here and there? Well, I want to ask you another big question for today, and I want you to try it out this weekend, especially. What gifts do you give yourself that you really want? What do you really want? What would be a real gift? Now, often we'll think, yeah, I want a dress, I want a wristwatch, some material thing, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's fine. Maybe a little bunch of flowers, that's fine. But is there a deeper gift that you're looking for, that you really want? More, not a gift that'll only give you a temporary pleasure, although that's nothing wrong with that. But being a friend is about giving really, really very primary gifts to ourselves. Like the gift of appreciation, that is a huge gift. And of acknowledging, thank you, thank you for doing that. I appreciate you. Such a simple statement, and it has so much power and importance in our life. Just to acknowledge the good. We're always acknowledging what's wrong, that we don't stop that. This didn't work. I don't like that, blah, blah, blah. That we do that constantly. Let's turn that around this weekend and take a look and acknowledge yourself for your goodness, for your beauty. And can you give yourself a little gift each day? Now, when I say that, people think I'm kind of kooky. No, it's a very powerful, powerful activity. If you ask yourself, well, what do I want? Many people cannot even answer that. They don't know what they want. And the idea of actually giving it to themselves, what? But that's being a friend to you. Doesn't have to be a big, expensive, costly thing. When I used to do this, and I still do the exercise, what used to come up years ago was, I want to walk on the boardwalk. That's what I love the boardwalk. I love being near the ocean. I love it. And that's what I would say. And well, it's a 20-minute drive and the children are here and your work is here. But when I took that little drive and I gave myself the time to walk on the boardwalk for even a half an hour, I came home, I felt so refreshed and so thrilled all day long. And it was not just walking on the boardwalk, it was having taken the time to see what I really would love and need for the day and giving it to myself. Wow. I was so thrilled. I felt so good because I'd been a friend to myself. So let's start that way for you too. Thank you for listening and have a beautiful, beautiful weekend. Take care. Bye bye.